Welcome back to the Ladies of the Night podcast with your hosts Carson and
Hunter. Don't forget to follow us on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter. Jolly good old time.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Alrighty.
Super excited, I guess.
We know how this ball rolls, so we're just going to talk about some...
Step right into it, huh?
Some recent news things, and then we're just going to go from fucking there, brother.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Okay, so I guess I'll go first. So
Yep.
I have been watching Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's biopic of his...
He has a biopic?
His younger life, I guess. It's called
Oh.
Young Rock. It's on Prime Video. It's whatever. It's not bad, but I was seeing so many clips of it on TikTok. I was like, fuck it, I'll watch it. It'll be a little show
I haven't
that
seen
can
anything
watch.
on it.
It's honestly not that bad, but...
It's just a thing now. You take a random celebrity, make a show about their childhood.
Kinda. It's funny because, like, the story with it is that, like, it's 2032 and he's running for president. And he'll, like, get interviewed by this guy, or he'll be asked questions at, like, a press conference or something. And then he'll make it, like, he'll make whatever the problem is connect to a story back in his life.
Wow.
So he'd be like, back in 1991, whenever I was in college,
he's
you
just
know?
trying to come up with the most fucking random issues in the future just to tie it back.
Well, not really that random. There's still shit that could, like, if he did it today, it would...
Yeah.
It's just presidential shit that they're asking. He'll just tie it into it. Like, one of the funnier parts of it is, like, he's in, like, a debate against his, like, opponent or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And they ask him a question. And he was like, well, I actually got a short story I can tell you guys about this. 20 minutes later, once it shows the whole story and everything, it comes back to that, and he's like, and that's how I learned, blah, 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 blah. And then his opponent's like, short story my ass. He was like, what do you mean short story? That was 20 minutes. You went 20 minutes over your time, man. And I just thought it was funny that kind of it broke the fourth wall a little bit there, a little bit. But to connect to that, I was looking on the news, and apparently a museum in Paris has this wax figure they just made of him, of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and apparently it looks not identical. I mean, it looks good.
Yeah.
You know, some places just make them so bad.
I don't even like wax figures. I think they're kind of stupid.
Yeah, they really are. But some places make them really bad, and some places make them really good. But
it's an art for sure.
This one was like way lighter than what he is, and in the article apparently he said that like it needs to be darker because it just was not the right skin.
Not near his skin tone.
No, it was like a lot lighter than what he actually is. He basically looked almost like ginger white.
Pasty.
Yeah, whenever he is like Samoan kind of color, you know what I mean? Like,
He's from Hawaii, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely like a darker kind of complexion. So,
Yeah,
and he's mixed, so kind of he gets that. Yeah, because his dad was black and his mom was Hawaiian. I don't know kind of what area, but yeah, so he got that mix. But yeah, apparently it needs to be darker.
Yeah, I could never see myself going to a wax museum.
I don't know if it was like... If I was out with a group for some reason, they were like, let's go to the wax museum.
I feel like they're kind of creepy or something.
I think I'd fuck with it. I'd be like it's Conan.
You bring a lighter with you.
It's like Conan O'Brien's statue, and I'm like by his cock, like, you know, just doing stupid shit like that. I don't know.
Interesting pictures.
Yeah, I would just fuck around, or like, you know, sometimes they have them
just melt them a little bit.
Yeah.
You keep a lighter in your pocket, and you just...
That'd be funny.
You know, you go to their nose, make it droop a bit.
I think they have to keep those places pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if we could pull a Trenton and just keep dialing up
I
the
feel like
temperature
it's kinda
a little
locked.
bit. Oh, yeah, it definitely is. What if we just found that? If I worked at a place like that, I'd do that.
Get fired immediately.
Yeah, but I'd do it. I'd just beep, 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 turn up the temperature.
Fucking Trenton, he just It was a prom.
Yeah.
And he just turned up the fucking thermostat.
And then like everybody started realizing, holy shit, it's getting hot in here.
Hot in here.
And it's not because everybody's really close.
Yeah, it was a small place.
Yeah, but like
small barn.
the people that weren't even close to people were like, ooh, fuck, it's getting hot. But
yeah, I remember going outside more than once, just be like, fucking hell.
But I remember
watching him do it.
One of the teachers, because he told me forever ago that he was doing it, and because I caught him, I was like, "What the hell are you doing?" He's like, "I've been doing this for 10 minutes." I'm like, "Oh my god!" But one of the teachers started standing by it, just like watching guard, and then he'd end up somehow getting their attention,
getting them distracted,
and then he would just go around and just turn it back up. I feel like they'd never check, but I don't know. He definitely. That was fucking funny when he did that. Yeah. That was a good night, I'll tell you that.
I was like, man, I'm hot, but damn, that's funny.
But, yeah, fuck. Okay, you can go with yours now.
Alrighty. I only got the one.
The one.
Oh, fuck. I clicked on something.
No, good.
Alright. The oldest fucking dog.
The oldest dog.
Yeah.
In the world?
Yeah. Oldest... as the world's oldest dog ever.
Yeah.
Dies at age 31.
Today?
Yeah.
As the day we're recording this, the 23rd of October.
Man died. He was born in 1992.
Damn.
On May 11th.
May 11th. So, yeah, he just turned 31 a few months back.
Oh. Kind of looks a little rougher.
Yeah, but
he's old as shit.
I've seen some videos of that dog, though, but he moves kind of good.
Could he even see?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I've seen videos of that dog because they've been talking. I think that dog got its Guinness World Record because it holds the Guinness World Record, but I think it got it when it was like 29 or 28, so like a few years back, but...
Damn.
Like, I remember seeing videos on it then, too, and being like, holy shit, that is an old-ass dog. But I think they had to find the, like, birth certificate records.
Yeah.
Just to kind of, or just, like, kind of judge it off of maybe a human family member that was born around the time when they got that dog, and then just kind of judge it off that.
I mean, they know the exact day.
Yeah, so it has to be some sort of certificate or something. But that dog doesn't look like a breeding dog, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bobby kind of looks like a little, no offense, a little mutt. But it could be, you know.
I don't know, I find mutts to be generally better. Because a lot of times, you know a mutt's not inbred, right?
It's mixed with a bunch of shit, though, I tell you that. But sometimes you get some crazy-ass colored dogs because of that.
Yeah,
so,
a good variety.
Yeah.
But they're not worth as much.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's what sometimes makes them better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
they're cheaper and more likely to be healthy.
I mean, I get it that certain people don't want a mutt and they'd rather have a full-bred dog, but I think that...
I don't care.
I think that would rather depend on the dog. If you're wanting a specific breed of dog, then get the full-bred.
Yeah.
But if you're...
you can also mix traits.
Yeah. But if you're like... If you're not... No. If you're just wanting a dog, get whatever fucking dog. Go to your nearest fucking pound or humane society or whatever the fuck and go adopt a dog.
Yeah.
Little PSA there. Stop fucking buying your kids puppies for fucking Christmas and then, little Susie doesn't want the puppy anymore. Let's dump it on the side of the road. Stop fucking doing that.
I don't know. I spent $500 on that.
Yeah, stop doing that shit. Drives me nuts.
Because you just got to pay for their vaccinations, right? Pretty much.
Yeah, that's it. Especially if it's a puppy or even just a bigger dog. But, like, that's what people will do. They'll just dump the fucking dog on the street and then wait for the pound to pick it up. So then it's not their problem. Because they can't trace it back or anything like that. And I give props to the people that do only go to those kind of places to get dogs. I understand you might not find exactly what
random.
Yeah, you might not get exactly what dog you're looking for, but I think at that point when you're looking at a place like that, it's more on the personality of the dog and how it acts than what it actually looks like.
The way we got our dogs is random people. They're like, please, we need to get rid of this dog, like these puppies. Someone take them, message us.
Yeah.
That's how
I've actually seen videos where people go to pounds just to buy the older dogs, like the old ass dogs, just where they have, and even like cats too, but just
nice
where they
life,
even have like a.
I wouldn't want an
good
older
in there.
cat.
Yeah, I feel like they'd be a little
be
bitch.
bastards.
Yeah, I think it'd be a little bitch. I don't think they'd be that nice.
Older dogs are typically really chill.
Because they know, they're like,
I can't move that much. I got arthritis.
Let me just crawl to my dog food bowl, my water bowl, and let me just piss and shit wherever, and I'll be good. You know what I mean?
Can't control it anyway.
Yeah, just fuck it. And, let me sleep in bed all day. I'd be fine with that. I mean, I don't know. But, yeah. Fucking go. I mean, I understand if you don't want to go buy a dog from the pound, don't go buy a dog from the fucking pound. But
you can get a pretty nice dog.
If you're looking for a fucking dog and you're like, I don't exactly have any preferences, go to the fucking pound. You
got a wide selection.
Yeah, you're saving an animal's life.
I would say try not to go for the really energetic ones.
Yeah, because then usually they're too crazy.
They're going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and they're usually not trained as well. But if they're younger, you can kind of get them swayed. But if they're older, then you just kind of got to live with it if you pick it. But like me, I want a Rottweiler at some point. I made that decision over the summer. And with that, I would have to get a purebred one. You know what I mean? I don't want.
It's so hard to find a good purebred.
Yeah, but I don't want some mixed.
So many are inbred. You got to find a good breeder.
There's a girl on campus that we've seen that has a Rottweiler, and every time I see it, I look like fucking white chicks at a fucking Harry Styles concert. I'm like, oh my god, look, it's a Rottweiler. Oh my god, because I love those dogs, and you don't see people with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like. I obsess.
I don't know much about Rottweiler.
And that girl's probably just like, holy shit, this guy's fucking weird.
Him again.
This guy's fucking weird. He could just leave me alone. I'll let him scream at my Rottweiler, and then I'll let him, waddle off. Whatever. But,
I don't know. I'm a big fan of Great Pyrenees.
Yeah. Nice.
But I have 2 of them.
Yeah.
The one was from a farm. The other one, who the fuck knows where they came from? My parents got lucky. They knew someone that knew somebody that just randomly found one. It was like, okay.
I'll take it.
I think because the girl was the one we just got found, right? I think she was slightly abused beforehand, but she was really young. So now we have 2 purebred Great Pyrenees.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we've always had small dogs, so...
Yeah, this is the largest dog we've owned.
Yeah.
They're kind of big dogs anyways.
We had 2 pit bulls at some point, and that's like our biggest dog we've had. But my fucking great-grandma, who, yes, is still alive. We fuck young, apparently.
Didn't have to say that.
She's in her 70s, going on to her 80s, but she had 2 Great Danes.
I could not.
And she's like, she's 5'2", 5'3", so she's not a big lady to begin with. So they were fucking. She was bossing them bitches around though. She was not letting them do shit. They would sit.
Big ass dogs.
Oh yeah, they were almost like their back would be to my shoulder. I was like, these dogs are fucking huge. I'm like, holy shit, you're a horse. And I'm like, oh my god, how does she take care of them? And then I see her. And she's like, blah, 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 talking. And then the dogs, like, we get to... she had them in, like, a little... basically a regular size, like, storage shed. But, like, a bit bigger.
That's a way to do her.
Instead of, like, a doghouse. But she built it. And, but... she just went in there and she's like, sit. And they both just sat the fuck down. I'm like, holy shit.
If you have that big of dogs, I guess you gotta have them all trained,
right? But then whenever I was taking care of them, oh my god, would not listen at all.
Just listen to her.
Running around, fucking smacking me in the head with their head. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, asshole.
I remember once, because Luna's the female Great Pyrenees and Odin's the male. They got in a fight over food. Goddamn. Because I was in their, like, dog box, which is pretty big because I could be inside of it with both of them.
Yeah.
But they were eating there because it was raining out. But my God, I could overpower Luna because she's like skinnier. I think a lot of Great Pyrenees are just skinnier.
Yeah.
But Odin, fuck, he'd give me a run for my money.
Yeah, the male dogs usually got some.
He's huge.
They
he's
usually
built
got some
like
muscle.
A tank, and I had to I couldn't hold him down with my arm like I could with Luna. I was like, had my knee, and he wasn't resisting much.
Oh,
Thank God.
So you're just trying to separate them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was successful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd just have to get one of them kind of out of the way, not really both.
The problem is they're both going at each other.
Ah.
But Odin calmed down real quick when I got mad.
Yeah.
Luna, I think she was just nervous or something.
Jackie Chan their asses.
But they don't do that anymore, so.
Yeah, good.
Because I was just holding Luna by her neck. I was like, fucking stop freaking out.
Well, they probably realize, like, there's no. They're like.
Yeah, Odin just laid down.
We shouldn't be fighting over the food. But, you know, they're dogs, so they're going
Odin inhales his food. That's the thing. We got to be careful because he'll try to eat Luna's food. Luna will usually let him, which is not good because he's going to puke it up later.
Yeah.
Because he's going to eat too much food.
Yeah. Usually got to control that.
And then we got the fucking German Shepherd I got from my grandpa now. That dog does not want to eat at fucking all. Wow. Don't know why. We put out the food. It's a female.
Huh. That's interesting.
Hyper as fuck.
But doesn't eat.
Doesn't like to eat. See, Luna didn't like to eat much.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just got Sheba, the great German Shepherd. Doesn't eat at all, really. And then you got fucking Odin the pig. Going to each bowl.
Yeah,
like, you can't fucking eat that.
Gobbling that shit up. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I think he got overweight at one point. So we had to dial her back with his food. Be more careful about it.
At least you guys do that. There's a lot of,
yeah,
dog owners that don't, you know what I mean? But
yeah, he already has a problem with his leg. But that's because he got Lyme disease.
He got the Lyme.
He got the Lyme. Love saying that.
Yeah.
Because people are like, that's fucked up to say. I'm like, yeah, but it's funny.
It'd be fucked up if it was like a person that you knew that had it, and you're like, oh, they got the Lyme.
Yeah, Jimmy's got the Lyme.
You're at a bar.
He's just like limping, you know?
You're at a bar, and you're talking about drinks. And you're just like, yeah, that dude over there got the Lyme, and then they think that they have like a margarita or something with a lime on it.
No, Lyme disease.
Yeah, Lyme disease, buddy. Oh shit. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Fuck. Yoo-hoo.
Yeah, but thank God his isn't that bad, but his leg just really isn't healing. But we got medication for him. The thing is, we'd have to separate them from the other dogs.
Yeah.
There isn't a good way to do that without putting them in a tiny-ass space. So we got a massive-ass fence area for all three of them. The only way we could contain them is in this small dog pen thing. He wouldn't be able to do anything there, and he likes playing.
Well, he
doesn't like the German Shepherd, though. She's way too hyper.
You gotta discipline him a little bit if you're trying to,
get
him to do something.
He could. That fucking cage is like 2 lengths of him. So it's 2 of him long and 2 of him wide.
Not enough room.
Yeah. But that I've been telling my parents, like, just fucking put him in that. He'll deal with it for like a week or so, maybe. And then he'll heal.
And then let him go.
Yeah, and then he'll be happy.
Yeah.
But now he just limps. Sometimes he limps more than others.
He's just
It's
rocking that.
like his front left shoulder.
I got you.
Because the vet thought it was Lyme disease at first, and he's like, I think it's just strained or something.
Yeah.
Huge dog.
I'm sure.
Also, fuck, remember when we went to Walmart?
Yeah, last week. Yeah.
There was a fucking dog just starts taking a shit on the floor. Carson could not stop fucking
I couldn't because
laughing.
I seen the dog and it was like some kind of pit bullish kind of boxer mix kind of breed. And this dude, I don't usually see people with dogs in Walmart, but like when I do, it's like a small dog,
well trained if they're larger too.
And it's a small dog, and I just see like it. This dude looked like fucking.
They're like crackheads, right?
He looked like what's his fucking name? Vanilla Ice. Like today, he had the fucking like the hat on. His fucking jeans were sagging. He had like this fucking wife beater on, and then his like girl that was with him looked like a fucking crackhead. And like I see this dog.
Arguably, Vanilla Ice looked like a bit of a crackhead.
Yeah, but I see this dog. I'm like, holy shit, there's a dog, and then
and it just starts
instantly just bends over and starts fucking shitting, and I die laughing. I'm just like, I gotta keep walking because
didn't he say like, fuck?
Yeah, if these people start seeing me laugh, they know. Something could have happened.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna walk away and laugh.
Yeah, we kept going.
But the woman was like,
opposite direction of us.
The woman was like, take that motherfucker outside, and that just made me laugh even more because I was like, if he's gonna shit in the store, he shouldn't be inside to begin with. Like, fuck me. I don't know. People aren't smart apparently.
No,
not at all.
I mean, the dog did have diarrhea, so that might have been it.
Yeah,
it just didn't walk it.
It was
before.
Fucking shit. Son.
And then we're coming back past that way, and we're like, oh, I guess they cleaned it up. I don't really see it. And then we're going by it, and you just see a fucking smear across the floor.
And there was still like little bits, like it was just
like they just took like a napkin or something, got as much as they could, and left.
I hope a worker didn't have to do that. I hope them fucking dumbasses had to clean it up.
You'd hope a worker wouldn't like just leave most of the shit there.
I mean, yeah, if the dumbasses didn't clean it up, then the worker should. But like, I just hope, kind of thing.
Like, my God.
I would have loved to come back.
Bring a dog in Walmart in general.
I wouldn't either. But I would have loved to come back and seen like a footprint on it. You know what I mean? Like it was still there, and there's a footprint.
It's dry as shit.
That's what made it worse. That it was such a bad shit. It wasn't like a log. It was just straight diarrhea. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God. That's what made it fucking worse. I'll tell you that. It
smelled
like
real bad.
I hated it fucking going up here to my art classes like last year. It hasn't happened really here
human
recently.
Shit.
But legit, I have a scooter and I ride it up there because it's about 1.5 miles from where we stay at. And so I just ride it up there. But on the sidewalk, there was just shit like everywhere. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Was this the human shit?
It looked like human shit. There was corn in it. Like, yeah, it was bad. But I was like,
the fucking corn, dude.
I'm like, what the fuck? And that was when I first knew. I was like, some weird ass shit's gonna happen down here as I'm riding down here. I already know it because that was like.
What else happened?
That was like the second week. Well, not
Has
second.
the shit dialed down?
Not really. I mean, like I said,
when was the last time you saw human shit?
I haven't seen any human shit, but I seen a dead bird on the sidewalk a few weeks ago, like crushed.
Oh, okay.
Like it was splattered. I don't know how it was on the sidewalk. That's the thing. So I'm wondering, like, somebody must have fucking just
stomped on it.
Yeah, just something. A few podcasts ago, I think I talked about how I seen this crackhead dude just fucking slumped over. It's just usually people in general that are doing weird ass shit. I mean, I have the dumbasses that don't know how to drive, and they just like they'll almost hit me when I'm on the sidewalk driving. I've contemplated just getting in the bike lane and just riding in the bike lane, but I don't know legally if I'm allowed.
I don't know.
I would assume so. I definitely gotta look it up. But,
you're going fast enough.
Yeah, 20 miles per hour. So, but I think that would be better.
Where's the bike lane?
It's on. They have them on the far right side, but sometimes people like to get into it to fucking turn. It drives me nuts. So like if I'm there, then it's whatever. They probably wouldn't. But I go off the red light green lights anyways, unless there's absolutely nobody coming, then I'm just going. You know what I mean? And I also, like, I look. I don't just not look and just go.
Yeah.
But, like...
No, I like to blindly go at her, you know?
I've had so many people almost hit me because I'd be riding on the sidewalk going pretty fucking fast, going 20, and then here they come just flying out of a fucking parking lot.
Don't know how to drive.
Like a parking lot that goes over the like you have to go from over the sidewalk to get into it off the main road. So like they'll be coming out of the parking lot to go onto the main road, and they would just fucking stop right there before they got on the main road. How many times I almost hit them or they almost hit me was ridiculous. But the stupid shit that happened yesterday that I already told you about. I think it was yesterday or it was...
I have no idea. I'm not the person to
But
ask.
I'm riding and this car is sitting in front of the... I had a red light anyways. I couldn't go. Yeah. They had a green light. I'm like, go. But they're sitting in the crosswalk anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. I wouldn't have went no matter what. But I hate when cars sit in the fucking crosswalk.
I know. Just stop on the fucking line.
Yeah. Like, one day, a different story. One day, this lady was on the crosswalk, but she had a red light and I had the green light and nobody was coming. So I would, like, had to deliberately go around her. And I stopped in front of her. And I was just like, you're on the crosswalk. And then I just got back on my scooter and went. And I was just like, dumb bitch. But this car, I stop, and it's this dude and this girl in the passenger seat. And the girl sees me, but I'm already stopped. And the dude has a green light, hasn't went yet. And then he goes, I see his head look over at me, and he slams his brakes. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then they're just both looking at me. I just point at the green light, and I'm like, go. You got a green light. And then the dude finally goes, and I'm just like, that was fucking stupid. I'm like, are you going to get
for that?
Like, just go. And then he finally went. I was like, okay, no car's coming. I just went. But
see,
it was so stupid.
When I drive, I'm less paranoid about the people on the sides because they're usually more sensible.
Yeah.
But it's the people in the cars that just go. And you're like, there's a shit ton of traffic here. Mm-hmm. You're not supposed to be going straight right now.
Yeah.
You have a red light.
I don't know. Some people...
I get so paranoid.
A lot of people nowadays just don't know how to fucking drive.
It seems like people are getting worse at driving as time goes on.
I've yelled at people about fucking driving while being on their phone. It's illegal for a reason.
Yeah.
About 3 or 4 times now that I almost get hit on my scooter being on the sidewalk. Mm-hmm. Probably once or twice a week. It's cut down here recently to maybe once or none. But the first few weeks of school, oh my God, I'd come back fucking 2 or 3 times
like
a week and be like,
one of these days they'll hit me.
I almost got fucking hit today. Because this one lady, when she literally, I felt I could have fucking went beep like that, an inch, and touched the side of her car. I had to deliberately go around it. That's how close she was to almost hitting me. And I was in front of her. I was on the sidewalk. She just pulled out. She seen me. The matter was, she was on her phone. And I stopped and was like, what the fuck are you doing? I laid it off on her. I was like, were you on your phone? I got my phone out of my pocket. I'm like, were you on your phone? And she just left her window out. And she's just like, and I'm like, okay, I'm not listening to the mime. I'm not trying to interpret nothing. I just fucking left. And I was like, this is fucking stupid. And then here she comes, coming down the road behind me. I thought she was going to say something. No, she just turned around and went back the other way. I was like,
my.
Yeah, it just, oh my God, that time pissed me the fuck off. Because people were just dumb.
There's only one time I've ever gotten really pissed when I was driving. And that was, I was just driving. It was more of a backish road thing, but still a main road. Some old fuck from the side, I'm like nearly there. I'm going like 40 or something, right? He just pulls out right in front of me. I had to slam on my brakes. I nearly hit his ass. It was 2 fucking old dudes in a shitty ass truck. You're in a truck. You're not going to pull out like that because you're not going to accelerate at fucking all. You wouldn't even do that in a car for how close it was. But I had to come to a complete stop because they weren't even moving yet by the time I stopped at them.
Well, good thing there was nobody behind you. You would have got
thank
slammed
God.
in the fucking ass. Yeah.
Anyone with not good brakes.
And it would have been your fault.
Yeah, I was like, but I saw the fucking dotted line to pass. I floored it past them.
Mm.
They were going slow too.
Shocker.
I think I got up to 70 when I went past them.
Sunday driving. That's when everybody drives fucking slow. It's ridiculous. Sunday driving. Coming home from church.
I was pissed. This is the evening.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell?
I don't know. People are just ridiculous. Like, watch what the fuck.
There was no need for me to pass them, but I was pissed. So
I
just passed them.
Honestly, I never thought I should have to worry about riding my scooter when I'm on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Like,
terrible drivers.
That's why I'm contemplating just riding in the fucking biking lane, because I know I'd be safer that way. I see old fucking fucks, old ass people on them little rascal scooters riding in the biking lane on those things. So I'm sure I'm probably allowed, but I'll look it up.
Yeah.
But like, I'll see people on that shit. I'm like, they seem fine.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's so annoying. Like, watch what the fuck you're doing. People are dumb. I don't know. Fuck that.
Fuck, when it rains.
Yeah,
people
that
are driving.
gets
I don't
worse
know
too.
why. They just go stupid. Because it's not that the road's just slippery. It's just a normal decision that they wouldn't make.
Yeah.
They'll just do it.
Yeah.
You're like, why? You wouldn't do that normally, but you do it when it fucking rains.
I don't know. It's ridiculous. Fucking when I'm riding my scooter and it rains, even though I'm on the sidewalk, I'm going slow as fuck. I'm not even going the full speed because I know there might be some dumbass motherfucker
Idiots.
to just, whoop, now you're on the sidewalk, buddy, and I'm on the ground. And I'm probably going to look it up at some point, but my one friend's been getting on to me about getting a helmet.
Nah.
She's been like, you need a helmet. I'm like, yeah, you want me to get pads too and everything? She's like, if you want, but you need a helmet. And
you probably should.
After what I told you, I think yesterday, I'm not going to bring it up on here, but it made me think that maybe I should get a helmet.
Wait.
He doesn't remember what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Okay, there was a certain accident where somebody died with somebody we know.
Oh,
there you
go.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
So
unfortunate events right there.
We don't know the person that died, but it's sad because it's like it was probably, it could have not happened. You know what I mean? But the dude was probably wearing a helmet. He was on a motorcycle or dirt bike or whatever. But like that was making me contemplate even more. Like, maybe I should get one, but I don't want to be the dumbass that's just wearing a helmet when I'm riding on campus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because then everybody's like, he's on campus. Why is he riding why is he wearing a helmet?
You gotta get a place to attach it well or something to like the scooter itself.
Something, just leave it hang. I don't know, but I'm like the only one, because there's other people here that have scooters and bikes.
But they got
shit.
shittier ones.
But not just that, they all are on campus. I never see any of them going off campus. I'm the only one that goes to that art building.
Need it on campus. You can get anywhere within like 2 minutes.
Yeah, but it makes it so much faster.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It does. But if you're even slowly walking, you can get anywhere within 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, because like that's the thing with my like math class is that I can get there in about 2 on this thing, as long as there's not dumbass people in my way on the sidewalks. Yeah. But when I'm walking, it takes me about 5 or 6.
I got a good speed walk in.
But like even
I guess not everywhere you could get in 2 minutes speed walking.
Where my art building is, there's only 2 people that I know that ride bikes there.
Most of the people just drive, right?
And most of the people drive, or they walk, or they ride the bus. And then I'm the only one that rides a scooter. So there's legit a kid I've had multiple classes with now. He constantly forgets people's names. He legit told
that would be me.
He told me and my typography professor that The only reason why he remembers my name is because of my scooter. Because I'm the only one with a scooter.
You're a boring person. I'll never remember your name.
Yeah, but if you have something interesting, like, see, we have characters here at our school, but we don't know their actual names.
Yeah, no, not the slightest clue.
But they only get names because of the weird shit they do or the things they ride. So, like, we have this guy named Wheels. Right? Tires, that's what it is. And
because he has like the blue camo tires
on just like a BMX bike, but he does some cool ass shit on.
Yeah, no, he knows how to ride.
Yeah, he could fucking.
But it's just funny because it's like children's tires.
Yeah. And then we had a guy named One Wheel last year who doesn't go here no more, but he rode a one wheel.
Yeah, is that what they're actually called?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then we have a guy named Dubstep Guy, because he has this hoverboard that has Bluetooth on it, and he only plays.
Oh my god!
Only plays dubstep on it.
Yeah.
So he's just riding.
It's got bright ass RGB lights.
Yeah.
So it's just rainbow lights going.
But
on
he's just riding with a straight ass face, and you just hear. And it's just like, how can you not laugh? We sit there whenever he's riding past us. We're just like, normal. And then he walks past and we're just dying laughing. Because it's funny.
I'm struggling.
It's funny. Because it's like, that is hilarious to see.
Yeah. And then there's Cow Bitch.
Cow Bitch. Because that's Hunter's. That's not really mine.
Because I rounded a corner one day going to class. And this girl was just in a full cow getup. She had the fucking ears.
Yeah.
Her bag was cow themed. Her just everything she was wearing was cow themed. I think her shoes were cow themed.
Oh my god!
I was like, what the hell?
It
was like 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning.
If she was around where we're from, she would have got shot.
Yeah.
People would have thought she was an actual cow. Probably.
Yeah, that was most of the people anyway.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But yeah, and then we got Nails. Nails.
Oh, yeah, fucking Nails.
He looks like he's in his 30s, and this motherfucker
30s is a little generous.
Okay, maybe
40s.
40s,
yeah.
And
balding,
but he still has long hair, but it's like it's inching away. He's just missing bunches of spots.
Like usually the strips that the people have, right? Yeah. Lets it grow out, and it's just like, don't do that.
And the motherfucker has long ass nails. I had a dream about him. It was a fucking nightmare that he fucking sucked me in with his hands and was like pulling me with his fucking nails. Like he had long ass hands. I was like, leave me the fuck alone, dude. I remember like beating the shit out of him in my dream or something. I was like, get the fuck out of my...
2 big ass bags of McDonald's one time.
Yeah, he just it was so the people that clean our building, he was sitting in there in the fucking lounge and he had 2 bags of Wendy's.
Oh, it was Wendy's.
And 2 large drinks of whatever, and he was in there talking to one of the ladies that cleaned the place. And then he went out, got his food because he got it like DoorDash or whatever. Yeah. I watched this all happen. He comes back in, and she goes, "Who's all the food for?" And he's like, "Me." And then she's like, "So you're telling me you got 2 bags of food and 2 large drinks for yourself?" He goes, "Yeah." And then she's like,
"Sure."
You know, she was definitely saying, "Damn."
I'm judging you.
Yeah, like, holy shit, buddy. I don't know.
The Wendy's not even that far. Why would you DoorDash it?
I don't know. People DoorDash to McDonald's all the time. I don't know.
It's right outside of campus.
It's right there. It's, I don't know. People kind of get lazy after a while.
You're just burning money.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't DoorDash it. I would just, I don't know. I'd order online and go pick it up.
Dark out.
Yeah.
And you're like alone and a girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then you don't want to be walking there because it's not the most okay street in the world. But if you're a guy, you're probably fine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was that one dude that he was funny, but he had a headache, remember? And he was hungry.
Yeah, last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was fucking Michael. He was fucking saying, the dude was saying something. He walked past us. I think we're talking about the same guy. We were walking the Sheets or whatever the fuck we were doing.
Yeah, because we stopped at Subway.
Yeah.
And he was in Subway.
And he asked us for money in the Subway. And we're like, we don't got nothing, man. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, this is some fucking bullshit. And then he leaves. And we're walking down the sheets, and he passes us, and he's like, fucking, we watch him ask other people in their car if they have anything to go. And he's like, they're like, no. And he's like, this fucking bullshit, man, blah, blah, blah. And then he starts, like, saying something, and Michael goes, well, I know Michael Jackson when I hear it. And that caught me off guard because I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about.
What the fuck did he mean?
I don't know. I guess I assumed the dude was singing some Michael Jackson song or something because I don't know why Michael would have said that other than that. But Michael just said that and I started dying laughing. And then you just see the dude just fucking neck break to look over at us. And he's like, y'all don't fucking do shit for me, blah, 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 blah. And we're like, okay, buddy. Okay. And then we go to a Sheetz and we're walking back. And
yeah, we saw that bag of food in the Wendy's parking lot.
Yeah, somebody just threw their
and we were
food.
like, imagine if he just went up and started eating that. And while we were in McDonald's,
he did.
We just see this man. He's digging through that fucking bag.
He went up, and I mean, you guys, we might sound like assholes because we were like, oh no, we don't got nothing, but we went to Subway, Sheetz, and McDonald's, but it's all.
We each went and got food at a separate place.
It's because we all wanted something different. I think I don't know who got Subway, but
I think it was me.
I
love Subway.
I think me and Michael got McDonald's, and then Tim went and got something from Sheetz. But I think we were all just going to Sheetz, just
for whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that was funny because then we were like, hey, there's some food for him if he wants it, and then we're in the McDonald's and we look and he's just fucking crouched down, just eating in the parking lot. Like, holy shit.
Oh no, he was actually hungry.
Yeah, it's fucking funny. I mean, I feel bad, but he was being kind of an asshole. And even Tim was like, Tim said it to him. He was like, if you wouldn't act like that, then, wouldn't.
Yeah.
Probably would give you something, but you're sitting there screaming, fucking, man, fuck this shit. What the fuck, man? Like,
yeah, as he was in the middle of the road jaywalking, he just yells, I got fucking migraine.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. That's why that was around when he fucking said that, when Michael said that shit. When he said, I know Michael Jackson when I hear it. And I'm like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? And I just sat there and laughed the whole time because
we may be called assholes for making fun of crackheads and whatnot. The thing is, that's what we grew up around.
Yeah.
It's either you be sad as shit because you're surrounded by it, or laugh at it because it's funny and ridiculous.
Yeah, because they look fucking weird.
Sometimes they do, though, because they're fucking tweaking.
I mean, you can't. I mean, some of them you could have sympathy for, like, especially if they're trying to get better, but if they're fucking,
they're in the thick of it.
Yeah.
We're in a drug-ridden state.
Yeah, it's just like,
not great.
I don't know what to tell you, buddy. You can go leave me alone, I guess. You know what I mean?
They're infinitely entertaining.
And I love when they fucking interact with people because it's like they're constantly. I had a dude last year. I went to the Starbucks to get breakfast and I was leaving, and dude followed me from the Starbucks, and he pulls up. Hey man, blah, 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 and he starts telling me this fucking long ass story. I'm like, I need to get the fucking class. This was before I had my scooter, so I was having to walk.
Yeah.
And I was having to leave fucking 30 minutes early so I could, because it was a 20-minute walk.
Yeah.
Where I had 10 minutes to sit there and fucking, chill out, you know what I mean, before my class. But, yeah, he fucking comes up, he tells me this whole fucking story. Yeah, I used to work for this school, blah, 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 blah. I don't get paid no more, though, blah, 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 blah. I'm thinking, yeah, you don't get paid because you don't work here no more, dumbass, I'm like thinking, like, your story's not lining up.
Something ain't right.
And then I was like, yeah, man, I'm needing to get going, I can't just be sitting here talking to you. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, you got any money? I was like, I don't. And he was like, well, if you do, I'll trade you the Starbucks gift card. I got $15 on. No, he didn't even tell me how much money was on it. He said, I'll give you the Starbucks gift card for $15. That's what he said. And I was like, I don't even have
Definitely a scam.
I didn't even have my wallet on me. So I'm like, I don't even have my wallet on me. I don't have cash. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but I'm not taking the Starbucks gift card even if I did have my wallet or money on me, because that Starbucks gift card could have $2 on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's like, I'm not fucking taking the offer. And I still see that dude every now and again, and he has not came up to me since. Like, at all. I'll see him, but...
You're off the list.
Yeah. But I'm like... He tried fucking con artist there, but not a good one, apparently.
No, it's not. It's an obvious con. That's the thing.
Yeah. Let me sweet talk you a little bit, and then let me try to trade you something that has no value to you at all. That was like my first or second time ever going to the Starbucks for breakfast, because I woke up a little bit earlier than what I had to, so I was just like, I got enough time, I'll just go to the Starbucks.
Have you gone to that Starbucks this year?
Yeah. Usually go on Fridays after my one class that's in the morning, because then I don't have class after that, because there's so many people that go there.
Starbucks is way too popular.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
There's so many people that go there. All I get is food. I can't drink anything there to begin with, so I just get food.
It's caffeine.
Yeah. I mean, I could get water there, but I already got my bottled water. Why would I spend $7 on a fucking water at Starbucks? But
really $7?
I don't know how much it is, but it depends on the size. I'm
so
sure.
Expensive.
Oh yeah, but
I don't get it.
I haven't been going there for the past few weeks, but I would. I'd usually go for breakfast or whatever. I get some sort of breakfast thing, or sometimes if I left a bit early for a morning class, I'll swing by there. But if I know I'm needing to get to class, I do not even try.
Yeah, fight.
Unless it's early ass in the morning.
Back to the crackheads.
Oh.
Yeah. A story when I was on the bus. Right, because they were working on the bridge in a certain small area, but considered a city because it has a mayor. That man's been mayor for my brother, we got his first truck. Turned out the man was the mayor. Right.
My dad's worked for him a lot, so my family's kind
of like a mild crack den of his house.
Yeah.
But I digress. But the bridge was being worked on, so there's that secondary bridge
that they built.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Yeah.
It's like a temporary one. But we were stopped at the light on it, and there's just these two crackheads on four-wheelers doing donuts behind the bus as we're waiting. They're shirtless, of course, right? And they're wearing like torn up shorts that used to be cargo pants, right? And they're in flip-flops.
On four-wheelers?
On four-wheelers.
Oh, my God. You gotta love it.
Yep. And then they just, as soon as the light changes, they just bolt past us. I was like, that's obscure shit.
So they're just, the bus is stopped, they're doing donuts behind the
bus.
And then they fucking gun it.
Yeah.
If I was on a four-wheeler, I wouldn't give a fuck about that red light. I would have just went.
I'm like, this is weird.
Yeah, I would have just went. I mean, yeah, the four-wheelers kind of have to be, they have to stop at the stoplights, stop signs. But that's, that's the only stoplight that was ever there in that town. So
yeah.
I don't know. That's funny, though. I don't have any crazy crackhead stories.
That bridge is like right
around
in
here.
front of Crackhead Alley.
Yeah.
The greatest part of the
That's where I used to live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crackhead Alley.
Whenever it was,
I only learned about that name because my brother was in the fire department, and that's what they called it.
Well, it's terrible because when I used to live there, it was when I was born up till like the age of 4.
Yeah.
That's when it was nice, and then it just
went downhill so fast.
Shitty. And like there was these, they still live there. These two elderly people, that stayed there. I thought they were gonna leave, but they just stayed there.
So bad.
And the thing is like when crazy shit happens, like like 2 years ago, this fucking crack meth head or whatever he was pulling a fucking Walter White. He says he doesn't do he doesn't cook meth or sell crack or whatever the fuck he's doing.
I don't cook meth, man.
Motherfucker had an RV with a wood stove in it.
Nothing suspicious
had
about
a
that.
RV with a wood stove in it, and the pipes coming out of it, right? The motherfucker catches on fire, and the thing.
Seen this coming.
The thing is that there was a trailer behind my house, and then my aunt's house was right beside that house. Once again, have not lived there in forever. It's been abandoned, but we still own the property. We still own the house, but
Probably cracked in now.
he had it. Well, the thing was is that there were crackheads that moved in there that lived there for like 6 months or whatever.
While you own the property?
Yeah. Well, it's because they were like, oh, we're going to pay you for rent and we're going to fix it up and everything. Lo and behold, they were fucking crackheads. The thing was is that they had 2 kids and they were looking for a house. That's what I feel bad about, because their kids got taken away. And then whenever we went in there to clean it up, there was fucking bugs everywhere. And they were all over me and my sister.
Is it structurally sound?
Not in some parts. It just needs torn. I've been saying it for years.
There's a lot of places there that just need torn down.
It needs torn the fuck down. I've said it for years.
Because as the years go by, when you look down Crackhead Alley, another house is empty.
Yeah.
And it's turned into a crack den.
Well, there's only 3 houses that. There's 4 houses on that road.
Yeah.
But there's only 3 that people actually live in, and my one house is the one that's right beside that church. That I'm still surprised people go to as well.
Yeah, that church is relatively nice compared with surrounding.
Yeah, but that dude had his RV or whatever the fuck, or mobile home, whatever. It was a small little thing behind our garage, and it caught on fucking fire, lo and behold. And it caught our fucking garage on fire. But the thing was is that the old lady across the street, something happened where she knew, kind of thing. Like, she knew what he was doing or whatever, or she had like
drugs.
She had some kind of like hold on, not hold on him, but she knew something that he knew.
Blackmail.
Yeah, that he knew she knew. But the thing was is that when the cops, because the cops couldn't prove it.
Yeah.
And then like a few nights before that happened, he fucking broke my aunt's like window in her living room with a rock. He just chucked a brick or whatever the fuck through her window because they got in like a dispute or whatever, or like her son did, my cousin. I don't remember exactly, but he threw fucking in the middle of the night, and I've told her for forever to get cameras out there, but she's like, nah, they get broken or stolen.
They
or something.
probably
but
would.
I'm like, if you put them high up enough, like on the roof,
some crackhead just walks up, pellet gun, just starts shooting at it.
I bet they fucking would.
Yeah.
Like from far away, they would just try to be shooting at some crackhead kid or something too. Probably the crackheads would stick their kids.
That's when you get a cover.
Yeah, just something to block it. But
or you just get fake cameras.
That lady, when the cops were investigating about all that shit, they were like, we can't do nothing because we can't really prove that it was fully him. Now, they could prove that the fire was him because his fucking RV was on fire. But he didn't go to jail or prison or anything from it. He just got hit with a fine and had to get off the property. The thing was is that we couldn't get him off the property.
It's weird.
Because he was on a fine line where they had to find the papers, like the old ass property papers, to find out if it was on my mom's like property, like our old house's property, or my aunt's. So that's why it took so long to try to get him off there, because my mom tried and they were like, he's not on your property. And then she's like,
could you just not get a surveyor to?
It costs money. That's the problem.
That's what we did. We just got a surveyor because we had constant disputes with our fucking neighbor.
I don't know. It's ridiculous.
Although we're friendly with our neighbor.
But the lady like said, because my mom was like, you need to go to the cops and like tell them. And she's like, but the thing is that that guy will know, and he will probably kill me, kind of thing. She's like,
crackheads.
Or he'll have somebody in the fucking town, one of his buddies, just fucking,
it's crazy,
come burn my house down, kind of thing. So she's like, I'm fine with keeping my mouth shut.
I would be just trying to get the fuck out of there.
I mean, they've lived there for forever.
Yeah, I wouldn't give a shit. I'm like, I'm gonna get it somewhere else to live, and I'm gonna snitch on this bitch.
I would have moved by now. I would have.
Yeah, because it's just gonna get worse.
Completely. And like, I mean, technically they're down Crackhead Alley. When you go up that road a bit more, there's like a house back in the back area that's off the road, and then another house back there, and then like that old funeral home that these people bought and turned into a house. I'd hate to fucking do that.
That'd be weird.
That would scare the fuck out of me constantly. I'd be like, dead people were in my living room in a coffin.
And I feel like I'd be comfortable with it.
And
eventually.
I couldn't bring, because that was a place where if anybody in that town or around that town that's family died, they'd have it there because it's so close. But like, I wouldn't want to go to their house for a visit.
Nah.
Because I'd be like, my dead relative was just in their coffin in your living room, and you're just sitting here eating dinner.
See,
Like, that would just not connect well with me at all. I don't know.
my family wouldn't even do it nearby. Like, go to a funeral home nearby.
Yeah.
Somewhere that may or may not be about 40 minutes from my house.
Damn. Why such a drive?
Because my family's really spread out, for one.
Yeah.
So,
I find it better to do it closer to wherever they're getting buried, so you're not having to drive forever.
the fucking drive to the burial site, it's in bumfuck nowhere. That's the thing.
Yeah.
We were driving for like 3 hours. It was forever. I was like, holy shit, will it end? And then we had to go up like a dirt road that if you had a car, you weren't making it. You had to have 4-wheel drive for sure.
Damn.
And a decent one at that.
Yeah. So you having to get
We had to
out
go
and
through a
walk.
creek, right? And then up this hill after your tires are wet and the road's slightly muddy. There's like a couple rocks. And then there's just a part where it's just a big ass rock jutting out. So if your vehicle rode too low, you were scraping the fuck out of it.
It sounds like you guys aren't wanting people to find this fucking
It was
funeral.
hard to get.
This
It's
fucking
just
cemetery.
graveyard, yeah. It was like, what the fuck? That was a pain.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I mean, like...
That was for my great-grandma.
My family, we have our own family cemetery kind of thing, which is nice. And it's it's off of a main road. So, but it is kind of out in in the hollers, out in the fucking middle of nowhere. But it is on a main paved road, so it is a nice, fine drive.
Yeah.
But
ours is shared with a different family.
I guess
So like half of it's ours.
Well, we have some if family friends want buried
Yeah.
there, or there's a guy that lives right beside it. His fucking mom was buried there, and he's like, yeah, I want buried there, kind of thing. And we're like, okay. But we also have family that's buried up where my grandpa lived at. That's about 5 minutes away from that cemetery. Is where their foundation of their house used to be. He had 13 siblings or whatever. And
back in the day,
yeah,
so many kids
in a small ass house too, and
yeah, they cram them.
but that's where a few of them are buried at. I think they just pick and choose. I don't know who all is buried down there because I haven't been down there in a good while. I know my one uncle is, but other than that, I have no clue.
But those big cemeteries in cities, you just gotta buy a plot.
I think so. I think the person
I wouldn't want to be buried.
the person you're burying has to. You know what I mean? You can't if they die, you can't just be like, hey, I'm wanting to buy a plot for my relative.
My grandpa just died.
Yeah.
I want to put him here.
Yeah.
I guess you probably could if they didn't specify what they wanted.
Yeah, but I think you have to let them know a little ahead of time,
Maybe,
kind of thing. Depending, because they have to clear out the plot and make sure nobody else is supposed to
in
be
the fridge as you wait. All right.
make sure nobody else is supposed to be buried there. Are we pulling a Dahmer, or are we just leaving them in the backyard?
Technically, I think they have areas where it's just like a morgue, right?
Yeah.
They just kind of store them till they can.
Yeah, in shelves.
Yeah.
Which I find fucking weird.
It'd be weird to work there.
I'd hate to work there.
But you'd probably be doing a lot of autopsies.
I think one of my cousin works in a funeral home.
It's kind of funny with my great-grandma.
I think.
That
I don't know.
sketchy graveyard getting to it.
Mm-hmm.
You just see the funeral home because they transport the body, right?
Yeah.
It's in this jacked up SUV. It's fancy as fuck looking. These guys are all in suits. And we're, kind of Hicks.
Yeah.
Slightly.
So
none of us were in suits.
It wasn't in a hearse or whatever.
Like well, it kind of was, but the thing is, it had to be an SUV.
Yeah, so it's like a Tahoe then, because like or like a truck with with like the bed, like the.
I think they just took out a lot of the back, like the back seats weren't in there anymore.
Imagine if that's what they had, like you know how you can put like the top on the truck beds.
Yeah,
it's just like that. It's a truck bed, and then they just have the top on it. And they're like, "That's my hearse, baby, yee," you know.
It's got windows.
Yeah, it has windows. I mean, they have windows. Some don't, but most do.
It was like impressive because it was clean, and it somehow went up that dirt road. I was like, damn. And these guys are really fucking professional too. It's like bumfuck nowhere. Had to go up this shitty ass road through a creek, right? Drove 3 hours. And they're just chilling. The bugs are fucking everywhere.
I'm sure.
Humid.
Was it summertime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in the thick of summer. But these guys are just sweating, standing there, all black suits. Not moving. Right? They were just very professional. I was like, damn, that's impressive.
Did they have to carry the casket? Yeah.
But I think because some of my family members helped. Because they wanted to.
Yeah, they usually
They're like, we can carry it if need be.
Did they have like a thing where they lower it down?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
very professional.
Usually those people have to get out there first and like set that shit
was
up.
All set up.
Yeah.
They brought like a little excavator thing with them just to do that. I was like, man, these people got the setup.
Yeah. Last time.
And at the service. They had fucking therapy dogs in the place.
Oh, really?
Right?
That's nice.
It was
never
wacky.
See that at a,
Yeah. It was really fancy. I think my family just spent a shit ton of money on them.
Had to have, because there's, like, any funeral I've been to, it's not been any therapy dogs.
Yeah. They had 2. They were white and fluffy.
Hell yeah, brother.
And I just stood there awkwardly there.
Just stood there.
Yeah.
Like, woo. Was that your great-grandma?
Yeah, on my dad's side.
Gotcha.
Then my great-grandpa died like 2 days after that.
Oh.
After the burial.
Oh. And then you
didn't have a big fancy thing for him, though.
Because they spent all the money on your grandma. They didn't expect it to happen 2 days
I
later.
think he just got really sad and just stopped taking his meds.
That makes sense.
He was in the Korean War. Yeah. He was cool.
A little older, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine if the guy from Up would have done that. You know how short of a movie. That would have been Disney's short film. That wouldn't have been a movie.
Gave up.
Yeah. His wife died, and then he's like, you just see him just rotting in his chair, and then he just dies. And it's like, Up's a good fucking Pixar movie.
It is.
Up is such a good movie.
I'd say I like Pixar movies more than Disney movies.
Yeah, I agree. Well, it's because Disney, they have their whole...
Yeah, it's like the stereotypical...
The princess thing for a good while.
The pinnacle.
And then now they're they're branching out with all the stupid shit,
They haven't really had a good princess movie in a while.
I don't even know what their last princess movie was. Moana?
Yeah, I guess you consider that. Like, that was good.
Yeah.
But it's been a minute since then.
Well,
instead they're just making these live-action remakes.
They've hit a lot of them, so it's like... I don't know.
Just make new characters.
I mean, yeah, because they're really just going off of old stories. That's all they're doing. I don't know if they went off an old story for like Moana.
I don't think they did, but maybe they did.
If they did, then that's cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I do agree that they have gotten into a rut where they're just like not making that good of movies.
They're just shit,
yeah.
And the remakes are shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, just make a goddamn original fucking character.
I think that's why they're having that's why they're buying so many, like, things to where they don't have. They can use the excuse like, we don't have to make new characters because we have so many companies that are making things.
They're a fucking monopoly. I swear to God.
Yeah, for sure. But they just had their 100-year short come out. I was gonna talk about it on the last podcast, but we didn't get to it. But yeah, it's like a 9-minute video or whatever. It's actually really cool. There's
I would
like
hope for 100 years.
there's like 935 characters in it.
Hmm.
Yeah, like there's a shit ton, and they don't just like animate them to modern animation. They went back through and found all the original drawings and sketches and the like artist style
I
for
love the
those
older
characters.
style look of animation.
So you'll see the newer ones like Moana, how it's all 3D shit with like certain characters that were just straight 2D, just like the only 3D aspect was the different shading on them, kind of thing of color. Like that was it. It looks. I'm gonna have to show it to you at some point.
Yeah.
It's a nice little video. It's cool and it's funny in some spots. And they also some people like characters that talked in it that like the voice actors aren't alive anymore. They didn't use AI like Robin Williams, for example, in that. That was a news article that I found on that. They found old sound bites from when they were originally recording
Which is crazy.
Aladdin. They found old ones for that
Aladdin's
sketch.
such a good movie.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say it's one of the best.
I hate the remake. The live action one.
I haven't seen it. I do not want to. It'll make me so sad. Actually, I did see it. It was shit.
Will Smith as the genie.
Yeah, no.
What kind of pick is that?
Yeah, I think they were just picking someone famous.
That is awful casting. Nobody that's an actor right now could make it equivalent as good as Robin Williams did the animation.
Yeah, he had such energy.
There was no
Will Smith. It just comes off as odd because you don't see him playing characters.
I can't think of any actor nowadays, A-list top tier.
I don't think you could get an A-list
that could compare.
But you could probably find one that's
probably, but like it's
not
live
as good,
action, so
but
yeah, and they were probably like, oh, since it's live action, we're going to use the CGI and shit like that and have his face on it. So we need somebody that's going to look noticeable. He looks so stupid in that movie.
I want to watch Aladdin again.
He looks so stupid in that fucking movie. I hate that live action.
Remember, people just make fun of him relentlessly.
Yeah, it was a meme.
It was like, why the fuck is Will Smith the genie?
He tends to fuck up and become a meme.
Yeah.
A lot. I don't know how, but he tends to. I mean, he's a good actor.
I had Aladdin on VHS.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good fucking actor, but it's like some of the shit he fucking says or does, it's like, oh my god, dude.
There's some Disney movies I'd like to rewatch.
Oh yeah, me too.
Princess and the Frog.
That's one.
It's like I remember that being such a good one, but I can hardly remember it. It'd be one of my top.
I love this.
At least top 3.
Like the songs in it.
Fuck. I
good ass.
I think it'd be number 1 for me, but Aladdin's probably second.
Yeah.
I did like Aladdin. I don't know what I'd pick as third though.
I don't know. I'd have to go back through them before I could pick anything.
Aladdin's at least second place.
To do a top 3, I'd have to go back through them and see. But I don't know. As you know, for some reason, I've been listening to this Shrek 2 soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
But specifically only 3 songs, because, they have some really good fucking songs in there.
The main ones. Oh, yeah, we hit an hour.
Oh, shit.
We're at an hour, 9 minutes.
Dang, an hour, 9 minutes? Didn't even let me know, man. Oh, my God.
Look, I meant to let you know. I was like, all right, it's 3 minutes from now. I'll just wait till the end.
And then he just
forgot.
Okay, but... Yeah, because the song, like, I need a hero, at the end or whatever. They don't have that on that Spotify playlist. They have, like, a shitty version that some other band made for, like, the credits or whatever, and it sounds bad, but, like, the fucking Funky Town song on there, I've been bumping that shit. I'm like, holy shit.
You got me listening to it now.
It's fucking good. I'm glad you said that, because now,
Yeah.
It makes me happy. Go listen to that Funky Town song. It'll get you moving. Just, whatever. One last little thing before we end it. I want to actually say my last little news thing for this week. I'm greatly terrified of sharks.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get in the ocean, but I'm terrified of sharks.
I'm not scared of sharks.
A 10-foot great white shark. You know how big that is? 10-foot great white shark? That's huge.
That was as deep as the local pool.
Was found with only its head on an Australian beach. Like, only its head.
Of course it's Australia.
Its whole body was just eaten. It was gone. I'm like, holy shit. That's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, what the fuck could have done it?
The dude that found it reportedly said that he assumes it's a killer whale because most killer whales will eat.
They are little bastards.
They'll fucking pick on sharks. They eat them for their livers, apparently. I found that out.
That's very random.
Yeah, they'll eat them for their livers. But I'm like, why? Like, that's a big-ass shark. I mean, killer whales are fucking huge, but it's like...
They are.
10-foot
They're
great
bastards, but they're cool looking.
Oh, yeah, they're assholes. You see that fucking clip where they, like... all gang up on this one seal. They'll like make
they're teaming up.
Like the seal's sitting on the iceberg, and they'll just
do they fight each other over one seal?
I don't know.
Or they just kind of work together.
Yeah, I think they work together because what they did is they made this huge wave where it would.
They're creative.
Where
that's for sure.
Flip the iceberg and knock the seal off of it, and then they killed it. It was awful. I was like, damn. Them seals in Antarctica and shit, and them cold places, they just get fucking picked off. Them penguins do too, but it's like
the seals especially.
You know, you got 3 fucking main predators out there. You got leopard seals, which eat the penguins. You got fucking killer whales that eat the penguins and the other seals that are there. And then you got the fucking polar bears out there that are eating them all. You know what I mean? So it's like,
I don't know if they're eating a killer whale.
Well, not the killer. I mean, like the penguins and the seals.
Yeah.
I doubt they eat a leopard seal too, because leopard seals usually in the water, but they get out on land if they want.
They just they kind of travel across the ice. Yeah. That's the thing.
Alrighty. Well, I think that is a good spot to
wrap
end it
her off.
on. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. The podcast episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Good night.